Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Airsoft video. So today I'm playing at an old fort that was actually used in World War I and World War II, located in the northeast of Belgium, called Fort Barchon. It's a beautiful field full of nice hills, tunnels, pits, and mud. A metric ton of mud. Of course, the mud is luckily not always present there, but the non-stop stream of rain over the past 2 days before I played there was absolutely insane, which resulted in the mud being even a bigger threat than the enemy team at some point. And if that wasn't even enough already, Mother Nature decided to screw me over double as much by making the wind blow like crazy as hell, which made it near impossible for me to pull off any long-range shot with my good old trusty SSG-24. When my SSG actually wanted to fire, because apparently my idiot ass tightened down the screws a bit too much, resulting in the trigger not working properly, which actually took me about 2 hours to find out. Well, what can I say, everything that could have gone wrong actually went wrong that day. Well, at least my cameras worked. Nope, they didn't. Since my scope cam decided not to record anything except for corrupt video files. So instead of throwing my gear into one of those pits that day, I decided to get my shit together, fixing my SSG and making this video out of it. So if you're here for the kills, then just click off and go watch another video. But if you're here for some fails and possibly some memes, then I would say, enjoy the video, I guess. Oh god. Alright guys, so round number 1 is just about to start, and our objective is to deliver C4 packs to their designated drop zones. But in order to do this as efficiently as possible, me and my team have spread out over the entire field to search for these zones first, to then drop off the C4 packs to their right zones as efficiently as possible. So me and my squad decided to head out east and take the higher ground in the hope to get a nice vantage point over the entire map. But because of the mud, this is easier said than done.
Oh, oh shit! Oh. Okay. Zo glad. Oh. Oh.
So once we finally made our way up the slippery hill, we immediately get surprised with enemy contact on the other side of the field. And since I'm the only person on my flank with a gun that can actually reach those enemies, I decide to give it a shot.
Rechts van die paal. Hold on.
But because of the crazy amount of winds, my first couple shots are flying way off target. Up until the trigger starts malfunctioning. At least, that's what I thought. But nope, I accidentally put the gun on safe after wrecking the bolt. Yeah, it just wasn't my day.
Oh, yeah. Huh? The thing jammed here.
Oh really? How about checking your safety switch, you idiot?
Sick.
So when I finally realized and put my gun on fire again, I decided to abandon this position to look for enemies at a closer range to reduce the impact that the heavy wind has on my accuracy. So once I found a suitable position with a load of enemies to shoot at, this happens. Yep, the trigger malfunctions completely. Even though the gun is set on fire now, my SSG simply won't let me pull the trigger anymore. So shortly after, we get stormed by the enemy team, and unable to defend myself, I get hit, there are no medics around, so I have to go back to the respawn. So instead of respawning as a useless sniper with a broken gun, I decided to go back to the safe zone in order to try and see what's wrong with it and in order to see if I could fix it. And after taking the entire rifle apart 4 times or so without any success, I finally found the issue. Which also took me the entire first half of the game to find out. So yeah, that's half a day of airsoft ruined by one little screw that apparently disabled my entire rifle. Great stuff. So after the lunch break, it was time to jump right in the second half of the game with my SSG back up and running and ready to catch some wind. I mean, kick some ass. Oh my god, who am I kidding? Okay, so round number 2 has just started and our objective is to steal the enemy's flag and bring it back to our own respawn. So me and my squad decide to head north this time in order to take control over the northeastern tunnel entrances to sneak up behind the enemy lines. But because of unexpected enemy contact near the tunnel entrances, we decide to change our plan and go up the center hill again. Oh boy, here we go again.
Kom op. Kan ik weer op mijn bek gaan, helemaal goed. Ja! Rick, je shell. I got this, hold on. Dan gaan onze snelle start. Oh. Jongens, wat de f***.
Pak hier vast en dit.
Ja, dan moet ik eerst zo ver komen. Oh. Ja, ik blijf beneden, ik vind het goed.
Kom weer!
Oh. Oh. Don't worry, I got this. Ah. Hold on. Ah. Ah. Oh. Hold on. Like it. Ah. Yo, thanks.
So after finally reaching the top of that slippery hill again, me and my squad decide to move up to the center entrance of the tunnel system located in the middle of the field. And while on the go, I soon realized that I wasn't the only one with bad luck today. What the
I got it on camera. Okay.
Anyways, shortly after that, me and my squad arrive at the center tunnel entrance, where hopefully we can open a nice flanking route behind the enemy lines in order to capture their flag. But since this tunnel entrance is usually a high traffic point on this field and is most likely guarded by enemy players, we gotta be extra cautious while entering.
Hier een pyro?
Ja, zal het beginnen?
Oké. De pistol is gejamd, dus dat is kut, jongen.
So after we found out the main tunnel to the other side of the field was heavily guarded by enemy forces, me and my last remaining squad member decided to head back in order to find an alternative route. And that did seem to be the right choice after all. Since shortly after we left, our other 2 team members that went with us in the tunnels who decided to stay got completely swarmed by the enemy team.
Klinkt niet heel positief. Dus kom maar weg anders.
Ja, ze komen hier even.
So shortly after, we get a notice from other teammates that the path to the northeastern tunnel entrance has now been cleared from enemy forces, which is a perfect opportunity for us to surprise the enemy players guarding the central entrance from behind. So after struggling down that slippery hill again, me and my squad entered the tunnel system from the northeastern point and advanced through the tunnel leading towards the central entrance. Further down the tunnel system, we start to hear people talking from the other side. Let's just hope that those people are actual teammates that have gone inside the tunnels before we did. Well, we're in the middle of a 90-meter long tunnel with no cover, and there are at least 2 enemy players awaiting us at the end.
Dit wordt epic. Camera aan.
Holy
So, after that massive thunderstorm of BBs inside of the tunnels, me and my squad pushed our way to the central tunnel entrance again and resurfaced at the top in order to push towards the enemy respawn. But sadly for me, an enemy sniper shot me right against that tiny bit of helmet that was sticking out above the hill. And since there are again no medics around, I have to go back to the respawn. But little did I know that getting near the enemy respawn was gonna be a whole lot easier than walking back to my own.
Oh. Ik heb ook totaal geen grip op mijn handschoenen. Dat is gewoon wel...
Fuck dat, man.
Ah, ik lig gewoon weg van de touw zelfs. Gaan we hier iets...
Oh. Nee. Kijk. Nee, alweer.
Oh. Oh.
Bye bye.
Oh wel. Of. Oh. Wow. Oh, f me.
So, yeah. Right after probably the most challenging respawn ever, the refs blow the whistle to indicate the end of the game, and sadly neither team succeeded into capturing the other team's flag. And I knew this wasn't really the best or most exciting game, but this definitely was one of the funniest games of Airsoft I had in a while, even after all of the setbacks that I experienced that day. So I hope I was able to share some of that joy with you guys throughout this video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos if you're down for some more Airsoft craziness, and feel free to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any new videos. And then I hope to see you all in the next one.